Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with another Stamp Away Saturday where at the end of this video we're going to give away last week's stamp set, and it was the curly tree and the house in the woods, and I did the tutorial on how to color on the stamps, and it's really great for some stamps that have more detail. And so remember I showed you how to huff on a stamp and make it work. So we're going to be giving that away today at the end of the program. And we are lucky because this continues. We were given one of the bird sets, which is pretty much one of the favorites. So we have one of these bird stamp sets to give away, and that's thanks to Gina. She had put a note on here on her Happy Mail. I accidentally bought 2 of these. Thought you might like to give another one away. So this is from Gina. It's sponsored by Gina, and I have saved, I think, one of the funnest tutorials for last. So we are going to go ahead and this is, okay, do y'all do things to make sure, you know, like put things in place that that make it so you hopefully don't make a mistake? Well, one of the things I do is I've actually been putting this on during the video. That way I make sure I have it. If it doesn't have a sticker, I'm not going to mail it out. And yeah, so that has helped me. And today is the 27th. So yeah, so watch for that. You'll want to tell me what was your favorite stamp set and your favorite of all of the stamp videos. I think we've done, there's like 10 or 11 videos. Which one was your favorite? And please comment below with that, and that will enter you for this stamp set. So we're using my personal stamp set today, and we are making Shrinky Dinks. So I had purchased these quite a while ago. I think I got them either at Walmart, probably Walmart. Yeah, I'm thinking I got them at Walmart, but I'm not positive. But Shrinky Dinks, they're actually made, you can use them in their little Shrinky Dink oven, or you can use them in your regular oven. And they came with these sheets, and so we're going to use one of these sheets today. You, with the Shrinky Dink paper, just in case you have Shrinky, not paper, but it's plastic, in case you have some, you're going to want to stamp on the rough side. So we are going to go ahead and prepare our stamp. And yeah, I haven't had to look for Shrinky Dinks in a while because I haven't used them in a long time. And this was a brand new package that I knew I had in my closet of wonderful stuff. Now I know, because I've already stamped this stamp, that the bird needs a little extra attention. I also know that this stamp I really want to be stamping on top of, I'm using the Jamberry pad. It's just getting all kinds of use. So I have prepared that, and I'm going to go to the edge of the Shrinky Dink here and put this down. I want to save as much Shrinky Dink for another time as I can. So I'm going to put it down, and then on this particular one, because I know I have had trouble with it before, I am going to go, and it's it might be, well, I don't know why it didn't want to give me a good image, but there we go. Great image. So so then my favorite thing, you're going to want to color it in. So we might wait for that to dry just a little bit. So I do want to tell you that on one of mine, the bird did not come out. Well, I don't want to waste my Shrinky Dink. So what I did was I took out my oval 2 by 1 3/8 punch. I cut out the image and I punched out the bird, and you're going to get to see how that turned out in just a couple minutes here. So what if you don't have Shrinky Dinks or you can't find them? Well, you're going to want to watch my video on Tuesday, Trash to Treasure Tuesday, and I'm going to show you how to use some trash, or what we might consider trash, to go ahead and make your own Shrinky Dinks. And we're going to do that for the purple journal, and we'll probably go ahead and use this image. I don't know yet. This is a lot of coloring. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do one with less coloring. So you just go ahead and color it in. I'm coloring in the bird blue. Okay. I am using Sharpies, and that is recommended for what I'll be doing in the Trash to Treasure. I also got these. I don't shop at Walmart real often, but during back to school, they're 2 different sets that I have. I have the primary and the pastel, I think, and they're Sharpies, and I have used them for several things. I really like to write with Sharpies. So on the green, I just want to show you what I did with the green. You're not going to have to sit here and watch me color, I promise. If you want to see how these turned out, just stay tuned. It's just going to be a couple minutes here. Okay, so I used this green, this lime colored green, to color in my leaves. And then I came back in with this one. These were all fine point Sharpie permanent markers. And I colored the branch with this green. Okay, so everywhere that there was supposed to be a branch, I colored it. And then I came back and I colored up into the leaf, just to give it that extra into the vein. Okay, I colored the berries purple, and I just colored them in a circle, and the dot would show up. Okay, I colored around the border each different, and then one of the things I did, I colored in some of the flowers, and then some of them I just colored like this. Okay, so you're going to see here in just a second how it turned out. Okay, so I did color the whole little thing. There is a little bug right here. Colored him into. And you could color part of it. Then the next thing that you'll want to do is you cut out your Shrinky Dink. Okay. Okay, and you see we have this whole piece left. Okay, now I am going to color up here because that's where, very important, if you want to use this for a charm, you need a hole. So I'm going to color up here where I'm going to put the hole. I just used the wrong color green. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because that's where the hole's going to go anyway. Probably going to cover right over those, I hope. Okay. I'll come back and do these berries, just so they're berry finished. Haha. Okay, and then we'll come back and do the and I can go and finish this, and like I said, I'll probably use this on my own journal. So I've cut it out. Remember, we've colored on the rough side of the Shrinky Dink. So I've already measured, but what I did is I went and I measured. That's why I use this black thing. I like that the measure is right here. Always right here. And I discovered that the middle of this is, I lost it. Okay, go there, there. The middle is right between these two leaves. Okay, now I have a 5/16 hole punch. I like to use this when I'm making shrinky dinks, things that are going to change in size. If I'm going to be using a larger yarn or something to go through. So I happen to have found these at an Ace hardware store. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I want to give as much room on the outside as the punch is, or pretty close to it. That way you have, when this shrinks, we still have a good amount of area here to catch. Okay, so then we will take this, if after it's all colored, it's cut out, it is punched, and we put it in the oven on a non-stick cookie sheet and put it into the oven. Now you need to make sure that your oven is preheated. And when you follow your directions on your Shrinky Dinks or on whatever you have, this one was 325. I heard the timer go off, the little beep, beep, beep. That meant it was preheated. Very important. It needs to be preheated. That is the one thing it said many times in the instructions. So then you go and you put it with the rough side up onto the cookie sheet, and it's going to take 1 to 5 minutes. And what will happen is it'll start to heat up. Then the Shrinky Dink will curl. It'll stay like that for a few. It'll start to shrink, and then it'll flatten out. Okay, and then it's done. It doesn't mean it has to take 5 minutes. Then you're going to take it out and place it onto, I used my little, I had these little cookie tong things where I was able to pull them up off the cookie sheet, and I turned them over onto a plate and then used the hot pad to push them down, because all of the markings are on this side, and I turned it over this way and pushed it down, and that way it kept it flat while it cooled. And this is what I got. So I don't know what got on here. That might be where it like stuck to the thing. So this is the one where the bird didn't turn out, so I cut the hole in it, and I'm figuring now I can go and put like a little picture in there and make a little charm. Let's see if we have a little, well, I have this. So you can put a little picture inside there if you have a picture of one of your children or something, and then you could turn it into a charm. Okay, you can cover this with packing tape, and that will protect the picture as well. But I thought that was kind of fun. That was totally an accident because my bird didn't turn out. So then I colored in the bird that didn't turn out, and then he became this little charm. So I have these two really cute little charms to use on my book, and we have this one here. So that is today's Stamp Away Saturday. Like I said, I'm not sure what happened here, but I'm still really happy with how these turned out. Shrinky Dinks, who'd have thought? Remember those from the, well, a long time ago. There we go. So now remember, you're going to want to comment on this video. Tell me what your whoop, we don't want to do that. Oh, let's clean this off. Tell me what your favorite Stamp Away Saturday style tip was. And if You know, I've had a couple other people tell me that they might be sending us these stamps, and if they do, the Stamp Away Saturday will continue. I do have a zoo animal set of stamps, and if that's something that you think that you might want me to give away, put that down below. I'd love to see the zoo animals. Add that to your comment. 1 entry per comment. I want you to know that today's Stamp Away Saturday is the best odds. I don't know what's happened, but people didn't comment as much this week, and so make sure you share this with your friends that stamp, that might actually want to would like to win a stamp set. You know, maybe if they won, they would share with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and, like I said, we'll be giving that one away next week. Gotta put it over, so we've got this one. It's ready to give away next week. All of the stamp sets for all of the giveaways have been mailed out, except for the one today and the one next week, obviously. So you should, if you're one of the last 3, you should receive those this week. Okay, let's go ahead and give away last week's. We have your entries in here by number, and then I've numbered on a paper and put your names down, so we'll know who it is. So there's my hand, and you can hear I'm still shuffling them. And number 1, so the first comment, number 1, Lynn Whittington. Lynn Whittington, you have won the circle tree, or kaleidoscope tree. Doesn't that sound cool? Lynn Whittington. And even if you've won before, you can go ahead and enter by adding a comment. So there you go. And on Tuesday, I will be showing you how to make something very similar using trash on Trash to Treasure Tuesday. So Sharpie pens, you'll want to have those ready. And I use the Ranger. You can also use Stays On ink, and those I use those primarily for that. This one, I think these you can use like any pens that you have. So then all you have to do is go ahead and you can just put your little charm on a paper clip. Okay, and there you have a cute little charm on a paper clip. Or can add a ring to it. Or how fun to just stick it on a bulb clip. And add it to whatever it is that you have made. That would be really cool. And of course it would be fun on a tassel. You can add your charm onto a tassel. So, or onto a piece of the lace that's in your book, or onto something that's in your book, and it can hang off the side. There's just so many things to do with these. I think that they're going to be a lot of fun, and they are a way to continue your, if you're doing a theme, using the items that you already have, you can continue to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put all 3 of these on this bulb pen so I don't lose them before I get to Tuesday's video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to possibly win in this giveaway. Comment below and tell me your favorite stamping style that we've done. And what was the other? I don't remember. There was 2 things I wanted you to tell me. Oh well. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back. Push on that little bell if you want to be notified when a new video goes up. I don't have any plans at this time to be live this weekend, but it is still a possibility. I had 2 really bad allergy attacks this week, and so the days that I had thought that I would be able to do live videos, I would have just been here sneezing. It would have been very rude. So, yeah. So, anyway, I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.